Hello friends, my name is Lisa. Welcome to my cooking channel, and today we are going to cook very delicious, very beautiful marble cookies red velvet. Not just any cookies, but cookies with cream cheese filling. It is not only delicious and beautiful, but you can also prepare these cookies as a gift, packed in a beautiful box. I think your friends or relatives will be delighted with such a gift. Or for yourself to cook and enjoy. Because you also need to please yourself. Besides, to prepare this cookie, or even can be called a delicious dessert, is not difficult. I'll show you everything. Let's get started. Products you will need. Ingredients for 6 large pieces. In the video, I made a double portion. For the dough, 60 grams room temperature butter, 60 to 70 grams fine sugar or powdered sugar, 1 egg minus 55 grams, 10 grams cocoa, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract can be replaced with vanilla sugar, half a teaspoon red food coloring. I have gel. Cannot add and just make chocolate, 120 grams flour. Flour is different, look at the consistency of the dough, you may need a little more, 4 grams leavening agent, a pinch of salt. In a separate bowl, combine the dry ingredients, sifted flour with the baking powder, add a pinch of salt, mix with a whisk and set aside. Let's get a larger bowl. In a large bowl put the butter, it should be at room temperature, but since I have cold now and the butter did not melt at all, I heated it a little in the microwave. The butter should be soft like cream, so take the butter out of the refrigerator beforehand. Add sugar to the butter, preferably icing sugar or powdered sugar. Stir with a mixer, you can use in planetary, or if you do not have a mixer and the usual whisk, but you will have to work hard. Beat until creamy and add cocoa. It is better to use light cocoa so that it gives a chocolate taste but does not affect the color of the cookies. Mix everything thoroughly. Add the egg. The egg should also be at room temperature, so take it out of the refrigerator first. Beat well and mix thoroughly. Since I'm making a double batch, I add the eggs one at a time instead of all at once. I add vanilla essence, which makes the cookies more fragrant and tasty, and I add red food coloring, which makes our cookies red, the very red velvet. But you can leave it out, and you will have chocolate cookies. Mix everything thoroughly, and add the dry ingredients. We mix it in with a spatula. Do not stir for a long time. As soon as all the ingredients are combined, the dough is ready. To form cookies need to keep the dough in the refrigerator. I transfer to a small bowl and cover the film in contact and put in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours, you can leave 4 hours. I usually prepare the dough and filling in the evening and leave overnight in the refrigerator, and in the morning the next day form and bake cookies. And the cookies are fresh and the aroma of chocolate fills the kitchen. Now that the dough is in the refrigerator, let's make the filling. Black small square 120 grams of cream cheese. I have cream cheese, but you can use Philadelphia, 15 to 20 grams of powdered sugar, 20 milliliters of cream 35%, 15 milliliters of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. We take cream cheese, add powdered sugar and mix everything into a homogeneous cream mass. I don't make the cream very sweet because there is enough sugar in the cookies. I add a little bit of cream and beat it well. At the very end we add the vanilla essence and a little lemon juice for the acidity, beat again thoroughly, and our cream is ready. Our filling is liquid, and to put it in the cookies it must be frozen, not whole, but in small balls. To do this, take a deep dish I took for baking mold, covered with foil and a small spoon put such balls, but if you do not want to add cream in the cookies, you can ready cookies just dip in the cream, it will also turn out very tasty. Do not make very large balls, or the filling will leak out when baking. I cover them with foil and send them to the freezer for at least 30 minutes. The dough has cooled properly, and I will form the cookies. The cream balls are also frozen. Immediately prepare a baking sheet. I covered it with a Teflon baking mat, but you can use parchment paper. I preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius, top down, no convection. I take a spoonful of dough and form a ball, then I press it to make a round cake, and in the center I put a ball of cream and seal the dough so that the filling stays inside and does not leak out. And again I make a ball. This recipe makes 6 pieces, but I decided to make a double batch, so I got 12 large cookies. You can make these cookies without filling. You can make 2 cookies and the filling in the middle as a sandwich. But I think such an interesting filling will be a surprise. If the filling accidentally comes out, that's okay. Place the balls on the baking sheet at a distance from each other, because they get blurred during baking. You can put them in the oven like this, but I make them even more beautiful. I give them a marbled look, and for that I need 50 to 70 grams of icing sugar. And to do that, I roll each ball generously in icing sugar on all sides. And put them back on the baking tray. Bake in the oven preheated to 180 degrees for 12 to 13 minutes. In the oven, the biscuits will get blurry, crackle. Look how beautiful it is. It's a pity that you can't smell the taste of the cookies. They smell of chocolate and vanilla. I put them on a rack to cool for a while. Why not a long time? Because you can't eat them without tasting them. Cookies are good hot or cold in any form. You can even freeze them, and before you use them, put them in the microwave for 1 to 2 minutes, and they will taste like they were just baked. I like to eat these cookies with milk, but they are also great with a cup of coffee or tea. The top is slightly crispy, and inside is a soft, creamy filling that tastes a little sour and is moderately sweet, which is how I like it. It's so beautifully cracked. Thank you for watching my video. The list of ingredients can be found under the video. Also under the video I am waiting for your likes and comments. Be sure to share your impressions and ideas, subscribe to the channel and send to your friends so they can also cook this amazing cookies dessert. I wish everyone a good mood and good luck in the kitchen. With you is Lisa. See you in the next video.